Hello, hello, hello to all of my amazing Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Capricorns, we are 9 days away from the next full moon. Exciting, exciting, exciting. And guess what that means for you? Plus, your ruling planet is retrograde right now, which is nice, nice, nice. What a wonderful time it is to be a Capricorn. So listen, let's just get right into it. The full moon for you, moving towards this full moon, we're 9 days away. Plus, we're going to be talking about the number 99. It really just means it's wants you to take, this is the full moon energy. It really wants you to take a very, very, very honest look at where you're spending or wasting your energy and what or who is draining you and where those habits are rooted. Like, who, that full illumination, that's what a full moon means, full illumination. Yeah, it's going to have you take a very hard look at some things like, you know, where are you leaking this energy and where can you get this energy back? Where can you nurture yourself? So let's get into your reading. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my amazing Capricorns. We have some cards that fell out already in every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my loyal, hardworking team players who are also very ambitious, classy, creative, great managers of people, money, and time, self-control, self-discipline, responsible. Yes, gods and goddesses. I am talking to you, and you. Hopefully, you all are having a great day. We're going to get into this reading. These two cards fell out the deck. We have Big Heart, we have Ace of Cups, and we also have Six of Cups. Yes, what are you wasting your energy and time on? Who are you wasting your energy and time on? That's what this full moon is really, really about. It's really illuminating the areas that hold you back from shining your light to the fullest and your most joyful way, right? I'm telling you, so many people waste so much time and energy on some people that it comes out the wrong way to people who didn't do anything to them, you know. It can, oh boy. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups and we also have the Six of Cups. We also have the Page of Pentacles, which is nice. We also have the Nine of Swords, which is nice. Some of you all have had some really challenging time with some people that cause you just frustration and maybe tears to some degree. See how this person has their head in their hands? Yep. Some of y'all have been wasting time with some people. We have the Queen of Cups. So there's a lot of emotions in these cards. And we also have the Page of Swords. So this lets me know that there's a lot of emotion in your cards. I'm trying to make some more room here. There's a lot of emotion in your cards. And this is what I'm seeing right here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you all may have that in your chart. You have a big heart, right? You've been nurturing things. You've been like this since you were a child. These are the same people. This little boy and this man are the same people. This dog and this puppy, same dogs, right? You've been like this since you were a child. So now that you're an adult, right, you want to really start tapping into your emotional energy, like really listening to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Because that's what moving towards this full moon is saying. Like when you think about the number nine, nine is a number of transformation. Are you going to be solely moved by your emotions? Hope not, right? You're a very logical thinking people. All earth signs are. But this is where you're going to really tap into this God level of clarity, right? Really tap into your emotions. So some of you all need to get outside and get near a body of water. Really, really get in tune with your emotions. Like do some serious, deep thinking about what is it that I need to declutter? Who have I been over nurturing? What have I been over nurturing? Like what emotions have I been over nurturing, right? Because it sounds nice when you say, oh yeah, I'm such a giver and people take advantage of me. When you tell a person like me that, someone who's been healing for a very long time, that just screams out of balance. Something is out of balance in you, right? Why are you such an over nurturer of people that you know are not, they're aiding in keeping you out of balance. They are not helping to balance your energy out, right? Yes, you have a great, big, gigantic heart for people. But no matter how much you nurture some people, and you found this out when you were a child, and it hasn't changed, you're an adult now, it still hasn't changed. No matter how much you nurture some people, you just can't give enough. I'm serious. They're never enough. They're never going to reciprocate it. They're never going to, because they just don't have it in them. They're not interested in tapping into that part of themselves. And it's caused you a lot of challenge. Some of you have been in challenging relationships with people for years. Now, you've been still very successful. You know, you don't look like what you've been through, but your life could actually be better. That's why I want to reiterate. The full moon wants you to take a very, very, very honest look at where you're spending or wasting your energy, and what and who is draining you, and where those habits are rooted, right? So this is where you're going to really reprogram yourselves, because you could have been programmed through childhood traumas or feelings of neglect or abandonment, to feel like, if I just nurture people, if I just, and it's affecting every part of you. It's mainly coming out in your body. Actually, it's mainly coming out in your body. So for earth signs, the universe sends you messages a lot of different ways. And again, it's usually through this largest organ, your skin. Some of you all have had headaches on top of headaches on top of headaches dealing with people. We're not calling them a headache, but they give you headaches just being around them. Some of you all have had a desire to drink. Some people have had a desire to do drugs, whether it is prescription or non-prescription drugs. Just the energy of some people and how challenging and difficult relationships have been. Some of you all have experienced just itching, like you want to scratch your skin off, just because the energy around you from some people who have just been taking from you nonstop. Like, this is the energy you want to clear away from you. Some of you all have had hot flashes and you're not even experiencing menopause. Some of you all could have the chills. Some of you all could feel like creepy crawlers are all over you. Some of you all could have gained weight, lost weight, you know, like I said, breaking out in hives, experience high blood pressure, all kinds of outward things that are signs that something is out of balance, something is wrong, right? And guess what? Some of you all could replace that energy with looking for new windows of opportunity when it comes to your money. Yeah. Yeah, don't let a big heart change you just because people around you have taken advantage of you for years, and you don't even have to play victim. You don't even have to be victim. You can be a survivor. So you went from surviving to thriving. All you had to do was sever ties with them. Really, just sit down, take inventory, write out a list for real. Y'all need to sit down and write out a list of the pros and cons of some of the things and people around you that have caused you to be in this position right here. Because see, while you're at work, people would never know. They just would never know. And you don't want that to become your norm, faking it. Like, okay, well, you know, I'm still able to, you know, do my work, and I'm still able to do this, and nobody ever know. You go around faking it, got a smile on your face, knowing that certain people really literally make you sick to your stomach, for real. Yep. I don't care who they are. They could be family members, besties. It doesn't matter who they are. If they are causing something, you to feel some kind of way, and I'm talking about in some kind of unfavorable way, they gotta go. They have got to go, because those people will kill you and be at your funeral telling people how great of a person you were, but they never showed you any kind of appreciation while you were alive. None whatsoever. So loud noises can be, you know, disturbing for some people. Staying up past a certain hour can be disturbing for some people. Overdosing on caffeinated drinks can be a problem for some people. Too much TV time can be a problem for some people. Staying indoors most of the day. Remember, you all are earth signs. You need to be outside, grounding, right? Getting getting re-energized from the earth, right? Outside, or hands in the dirt or something, hugging a tree, something where you can just start being recharged, right? So you don't want to stay indoors all day. I'm staying online, Instagram, emailing all night long, right? Trying to multitask, right? This is mental dexterity, right? Some of you all can do multiple things very successfully, at once, but you want to start focusing your attention on just being just totally present in one thing at a time, right? This is how you get your energy back, right? You want to, do some sunbathing, recharging from the sun. Like I said, being outside, not just staying in the house all the time. You want to sit down by yourself and do some reading, whether it's audio books or, books like this where you like turning the pages, physically turning pages. Swimming, matcha, replacing that caffeine, at least 8 hours of sleep, spending some time by yourselves, nurturing you. This is what I'm seeing. Like, some of those people need to be cut out of your life. That's what you want to sit down and, I'm serious, everybody, every single person around you, sit down and write out their name. If there's some names in your phone that you should felt like, should have been removed a long time ago, yep, start hitting that delete button. Start hitting that delete button. The number 99, that's what we're talking about today. 99 is important, right? Excuse me. The number 9 itself is the number of transformation. 9 plus 9 is what? 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So 99 goes back to 9. It reduces back to the number 9. But 99 is very, very powerful because 99 lets me know that a lot of people are transforming to their highest selves. 99 means that you are knowledgeable of everything and you're adept at answering most questions. 99 also means that you're a supreme leader who leads by example, exhibiting the highest integrity and wisdom, right? 99 also means that you're designed to give your life. Your life is dedicated to helping causes and uplifting humanity. So imagine part of the legacy that you're leaving to your kids or grandkids or just other people around you when you take time for you, like that solo time, grounding, getting outside, not spending too much time in the house, being present at one thing at a time, eating, taking like healthy habits, that kind of thing, right? Imagine the people around you, especially in your leadership positions, which you're already a leader by default, right? But let's say, some people need title and positions, but yeah, taking that sword and cutting out some things. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at here so you know what I'm talking about. We have the Justice card, right? Taking that sword and cutting out. Some of you all may work in the legal system or the courthouse or something like that, or maybe somebody has to go to court or whatever, justice being in your favor. But it's because you're trimming back the fat. You're trimming the fat. You're getting rid of all the things that really don't serve your highest purpose. They really don't, right? You are deading those things, right? Death, rebirth. Like I said, the number 9. Death, rebirth. This is attached to Scorpio, right? So some of you all may have Scorpio in your chart. Some of you all might have Libra in your chart. But nevertheless, you're focusing on doing things that please you. Better work-life balance. Your whole life is balanced out, right? You remember when you felt restricted. You remember when you felt smothered. You remember when you felt like you were in bondage. The whole time your ancestors were like, nope, Capricorn. You can have a better life. Your ancestors are telling you for a long time you can have a better life. So some of those tricky relationships with your job, with family members, with people, they're going to eventually fall out of range. And guess what? You're going to be happier than you've been in a long time, Capricorn. In a long time. Like, finally, I'm here. Remember, we have 5 planets that are retrograde. We have Uranus that's retrograde, or Uranus, however you want to pronounce it. That's the planet of intuition, right? Sudden change. It's going to be like suddenly it's going to all click. Like it's going to start making sense to you all. Like, okay, I don't have to keep going through these moon phases. I really realize I can make decisions a lot sooner. Why? Because you took these blindfolds off. Again, ancestors. Your ancestors have been trying to tell you for the longest time you can live, you can actually thrive. You don't have to just be in survival mode. Again, balancing out your energies. You know what to give and what to receive, right? You're like, okay, again, this is you taking a very honest look at your life and deciding, what am I really spending or wasting time on, my energy, right? Like who and what and where, right? And where's all that coming from? Why am I like this? Is this just something that I was conditioned in my family, that I just sat around and just watched people just nurture until they just nurtured in their grave, and people just standing there, oh, yeah, so-and-so Capricorn was a really good person, and, y'all got to start taking better care of yourselves. But while Capricorn was alive and surviving, not thriving, alive and surviving, it was people just took from you until there was nothing else to take, right? Yeah. So some of you all want to start reading more. Mm-hmm. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 is a number letting us know that you're about to give birth to something amazing, right? I'm talking to both men and women because you all are nurturers by default if your sign is a Capricorn. By default, you're nurturing. You got to be careful of what you nurture, for real. Like, you really have to be, because people will take from you and have no problems taking from you. None. You can have taker on the giver side and taker on the receiver side, but takers are takers. They take with no regard whatsoever. They don't care if you drop dead. They'll go to the next person and take from them too, and just step right on over your body and say, well, you gotta take care of yourself in the workplace. You gotta take care of yourself in your personal life. Again, healthy work-life balance for you all. But again, this is what I have for you. Like I said, I see somebody either I see somebody reading self-help books, like how can I have a more, a well-balanced life, so that you're not vibrating low on people who don't deserve it. You're which for you can come out as being like overly serious, can be melancholy, suspicious of everything, critical, overly serious, unforgiving. Those are characteristics of a low vibrating Capricorn, because some of you all have over nurtured people that you should have severed ties with them a long time ago, so that you can clearly see who's who. Like, really see who. It's like being outside, keeping your grass cut low so you can see the snakes. Right? That's what I have for you, Capricorns. Have a great one. Bye.